Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady. Before we start, I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. And today we have 3 great stories. The first, a funny story about a teacher who can't tell the difference between a student and a parent. The second story is about a lady who realizes that half an hour of rudeness was directed at a person who doesn't work in the store. And the third is a story about a guy who was hunting for a good prize, but got caught up in karma. So let's get started. I don't go to this school anymore, lady. Note, this is the same high school I graduated from 13 years ago. My daughter is in the 8th grade currently. The old principal is retired, but shows up to consult the new principal and hang out. Old principal was my principal when I went to school there. Trying to make this as easy to read and follow as possible, so leaving out some small bits that have nothing to do with the story. Me is me, D is my daughter, VP is the vice principal, ST is the slow teacher, P is the principal, OP is old principal, and M is mom, my mother. So, my daughter and I were at a meeting with some of her teachers deciding what her freshman classes were going to be. During a break, I decided to go to the bathroom in the high school side of the campus, and as I come out, I see the vending machines and decide to grab something. While trying to decide, 2 ladies pop up behind me. Vice principal: "What are you doing out of class, young man?" Me: "What?" Kind of excited as I was feeling old having graduated 13 years ago. ST: "She asked what you were doing out of class. Come with me." Stupid teacher grabbed my arm and started to pull. Now, I'm not very large, like 5'5" and 150 pounds. I haven't shaved in over a month, and I do look young for my age. Me: "Sorry, but..." VP: "No buts, you're coming with me." She actually said that. Me: "But..." ST: angry Karen face. Bored and thinking this would be funny, I let them drag me the 35 feet or so to the office. VP: "Sit down right here while I get the principal and call your parents." Me: "No need, I'll call her for you." I whip out my phone and send my real mother a text asking her to come down to the high school office. I'll explain later. Send. ST, grabbing my phone: "You know you're not allowed to have cell phones out during school hours." Me: "Okay." Trying my best not to burst out laughing, but failing slightly. At this point, I'm still planning this in my head, so I can't help but grin a little bit. VP: "What's your name?" I'm redacted. How do you not know me? ST: "Just because you're new doesn't mean you can break the rules." VP: "The principal's busy, so wait right here till your parents get here." Me: "Okay, hope you look good in red." ST: "What's that mean?" Me: "You'll find out." Just then, my mother walks in, confused. VP and ST standing near me with the "I demand to talk to your parental unit" look. Mom: "What's going on here?" VP: "Your son was caught out of class, texting on his cell phone and hasn't shaved in God knows how long, violating the school dress code." Mom: "What?" Me: "Come here for a second," as I gesture over to my mom. I quietly explain the situation and tell her that my daughter's in the cafeteria talking to the school counselor and to just play along for a bit. About then is when the principal and my old principal come into the office. Principal: "What's going on here?" VP: "This is the student I was telling you about. I need to have him written up and sent back to class." Old principal: "He remembers me and is still processing. He's getting old." So this is when my daughter comes around the corner, seeing me in the principal's office, glass walls, and decides to come in and see what's taking me so long. Daughter: "Grandma!" Seeing my mom, she ran over to hug her. ST: "Young lady, why are you out of class?" D: "I was looking for my dad." VP: "Well, he's not here. Go back to class." Daughter: "What?" OP: "You look just like your mother and father. My name is OP. I taught your dad when he went here 13 years ago." D: "My dad went to the bathroom and I came looking for him." Old principal: "Well, he's right here," pointing at me in the corner next to an ugly fake palm tree. Daughter: "Dad, what are you doing here? I thought you left or something." Me: "No, I got into a bit of trouble and was pulled in here by the vice principal and stupid teacher." Principal: "So where's this student you were talking about?" Vice principal: "But he's..." Tripping over her jaw that hit the ground. ST: "He's right here. I still need you to write him up for violating the school rules." Principal: "Miss ST, I can't write up someone who's already graduated." ST: "No, I need to write up this boy," pointing to me. Me: "Okay, I'm sorry, write me up, but I do need to call work and tell them I've got Saturday school and can't make it." ST, you know you're not allowed to have a job while you're in school here. Your job is to learn. Me, yes, I learned and graduated from here just before my daughter was born. ST, bull crap, you're not old enough to have a kid. Daughter, I'm 13. ST, why are you still here? Go back to class. Principal, I think you... Mom, I would like to take my son and granddaughter home now. ST, not till he's written up. At this point, everyone is still trying to keep a straight face besides ST. Old principal, this is enough. P, how old is this lady? Pointing to ST. P, not old enough to be this senile. ST, I'm not that old. Mom, it's okay, we all lose our minds slowly. D, starting to figure everything out, trying not to giggle. Me, well, I'm leaving if you don't need me anymore, and I started to walk out. The vice principal quickly grabbed Miss Stupid Teacher by the arm and pulled her over to whisper in her ear. ST, but... Me, well, this was fun, but I need to get to Sonic before the lunch special starts. It'll be packed. Old principal, well, have fun. I'll let you know when you need to be here for Saturday school. Me, can I order pizza? OP, you still like mushrooms and pineapple pizza? Daughter, yep, can I get a 4 cheese? Stupid teacher, still processing. Failed, please reboot brain.exe. VP, red in the face, walked back behind the wall to hide in shame. Mom, I don't think she's processing this right. Me, I was born in 1986. Do a bit of math if you're not going senile. My daughter, my mom, and I walk out the door while OP is waving. Daughter, Dad, I forgot my papers. Me, oh crap. So we quickly walk back in through the hall past the office. I smile and wave at ST, but she can't see me as she's crying into her hands and nobody else in the office can keep a straight face. Well, we left that day, got some Sonic, made it just in time, and had a good laugh because my mom reminded me of when I was 16 and she had to sign me out, but couldn't because your younger sister can't sign you out. That was OP at the time. Pretty sure he had the same flashbacks from this story. Lady realizes I don't work there after half an hour of being rude to me. So I was browsing around the dollar store wearing a red hoodie and black jeans. Employees there wear all black and green aprons. I accidentally knocked over some items on a cluttered shelf and had to put them all back up neatly. A few minutes later, I noticed an older lady intensely glaring at me. She glared for a while before coming up to me. Lady, I need help finding the plastic forks. They weren't in the kitchen section. Me, oh, they should be at the end of that last aisle near the party supplies. The lady huffed and walked off to the party aisle. A moment later, she came back and asked where to find another item, so I told her. She kept coming back and asking me where to find each item she was looking for. It was starting to annoy me, but I'm not really good at saying no to people unless they go too far. She was starting to get more and more PO'd each time she came back. I was texting my husband when she came back up to me with a loud ahem and tapped me on my shoulder to get my attention. Lady, I don't understand why you can't just come with me and actually show me where the things are instead of messing around on your phone. You're wasting my time making me go look by myself. Me, shocked. I'm sorry, I was just trying to help. Lady, well, you're doing a real terrible job of it. Your generation is so rude and lazy, I can't even believe it. She stormed off. So I was standing there, kind of shocked at how rude she was after I told her where to find all the stuff she wanted for the past 20 minutes, but just brushed it off, assuming she wouldn't bother me anymore. I was wrong. After about 5 minutes, she came stomping up to me and shoved a basket full of stuff. Lady, I don't want this stuff. Put it back for me. Me, no, you can put it back if you don't want it. She went as red as a tomato and looked absolutely furious. She was so mad she was shaking. Lady, excuse me? What do you mean no? How dare you talk to me like that, you stupid, lazy little brat? The whole time you've been playing on your phone and giving me the worst customer service I've ever had, I'm having you fired. I want the number for the head office, and I want to see your manager. I'm sick of dealing with entitled kids who are too lazy to do their jobs and think they're more important than paying customers. You don't deserve to have a job. I hope no one hires you ever again after I get you fired. An employee had shown up after hearing this lady yelling at me and kind of stood there in shock for a moment until she stopped her tirade. Me, ma'am, I don't work here. This whole time I was just trying to be nice by helping you. Lady, yeah, right. Then why were you stocking the shelves earlier? She trailed off as she looked at the employee in their green apron with the store logo and name tag, and then back to me wearing casual clothes, and she finally realized her mistake. I have never seen anyone look so embarrassed before. She turned white as a sheet, dropped her basket, and walked as fast as she could without running out of the store, got in her car, and drove away. The employee apologized to me, but I told her not to worry about it. I bought my stuff and walked home. Maybe not one of the craziest stories on here, but one that makes me laugh when I think back on it. So, you can shop, but I can't? A few years back, I was a store manager for a denim brand in a big mall. One day, somebody drove into a power pole or something, and half of the mall's power went out. Luckily for my team and I, we were on the dark side. Power outages are generally loved in retail because you have to have all the customers leave the store due to safety. And if you're lucky, it's too dark to accomplish any work. So you sit and wait and get paid. At least until an impatient customer comes along and expects the circumstances and rules to be different for them. It'll just be us, says the 40-something father next to his clearly embarrassed 15-year-old son. We'll be really quick. I only want to try on a couple pairs. Bottom line and easiest excuses include, it's against policy and/or I can't put your safety at risk. I was feeling frisky and went with, sir, even if you could see what you were doing in here, I don't have the ability to ring up your purchase. So unfortunately, no. He was annoyed, but they walked away. I'd been looking into getting a new phone at the time, and like every mall, there was a cell phone kiosk right outside my store. It was daytime, so the skylights allowed me to see my options. While talking to the cell phone guys, I got a text from a coworker inside the store. It said, "Turn around." Standing at my store, again, is this man with his "I don't want to be here" son. And the way the man looked at me can only be described as the best resting bee face a man in cargo shorts can accomplish. After a few more minutes, I head back to my store where the man says to me, "So you get to shop, but I don't?" Retail employees rarely get their way, so I decided to truly enjoy this moment. With the biggest, happiest of customer service smiles, I responded, "Sir, you are absolutely right. Enjoy your day." He later returned to inform me that he'd bought our products at Macy's and gotten 30% off. Oh, and that I should be ashamed of myself, to which I replied once again with the biggest of smiles, "Macy's carries our outlet line, which are 40% off online currently. I hope you enjoy our products." Sometimes the customer isn't right, and it feels so good. Thanks for reading my stoned recollections. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.